Morning, everyone. Greasy Mike here. It's not a bad day today, but I got a fucking idiot in front of me. Anyway, today's topic is basically about how to compliment your woman. You know, like bringing up like how she feels about herself, or like, you know, basically her self confidence, and like if you want to get laid. So like things to say basically, first of all, like you always want to compliment physical, because like, you know, women are like naturally like really sensitive about like how they look, and like, you know, I mean, they give a fuck, right? You know, like us guys, like, you know, what's the first thing that we think of? You know, like, would I fuck her or not, right? So that, you know, it makes sense. And so like basically, if you want to like basically like make her feel good about herself, you know, you shoot her a fucking compliment, you know, grab her ass, and you know, that's you know, I mean, you know, someone that you're with, you don't do it to a stranger, because fucking, you'll get time in the fucking can for that one for sure. But so yeah, like, you know, you come home from work and you see your old lady there, and she's, you know, doing whatever she's doing, and you're tired as fuck anyway, but you still, you know, you want to get a piece. So you know, like you say, that's a wonderful outfit you're wearing there, sweetie. I mean, you know, I didn't know, you know, Kmart clothes could look so good on a fucking body like yours. And, you know, bang, right there, like, one thing, you complimented her, and two, like, you brought up her body. And that's like, you know, that's things that you have to kind of notice. I mean, fellas, like, I know, like, you know, there's things you gotta fucking pay attention to, basically. And so, like, you know, say like your old lady's like, you know, she's, you know, skinny, you know, you don't have to tell her like, you know, oh, you're so fucking skinny that you know, the wind blows and you fall over. Like, that's not nice to say. And you know, if she's kind of a larger girl, you know, you don't have to tell her about how big her boobs are, because I bet you every time she runs, she knows exactly how big her fucking tats are. So yeah, and then if you want to compliment her, you can say like, you know, hey, you've got brown hair. You know, like, that reminds me of that, you know, that camping trip where we got stuck in the mud. Like that, you know, that sounds good to me. And like, if she's got red hair, like, that's kind of complicated, eh? So you just say like, hey babe, remember that fox that I run over up at the fucking up at the hunt cabin? She'd be like, yeah, I remember. And you say, yeah, well, that fox that I run over, like, you've got hair like that fox. And I mean, that was a beautiful animal before I fucking killed it. So I mean, like, you know, that's another compliment too. And you know, so say like your old lady is like, you know, like average, like, you know, she's got maybe a space between her fucking teeth, and you know, she's got one boob that's like way bigger than the other. I mean, you like, God gives us gifts in many different ways, eh? So like, but about that, and like basically, if she's like, you know, semi-average, you say, you know, like with a group of friends or a girlfriend, you say, you know, like, man, like, you know, I'm so glad I got you, Martha, because, you know, you're way hotter than your friend Cindy. And, you know, like, you know, every girl likes to hear that kind of stuff. So you just basically tell them, like, bullshit and what they want to hear. I mean, it always works out, because, you know, otherwise they'd fuck off, right? And, so yeah, like, say you got, like, the really fucking ugly, you know, the fucking mutt. And, like, all you women, you know who you are out there. And, so, like, you get the mutt. And basically, you know, you don't really fucking point out all of the things that she doesn't have. You kind of point out things that she does have. Like, you know, oh, babe, like, you can eat a fucking buttload of fucking crab legs at the Chinese restaurant. Or, like, that's pretty impressive. Or, like, babe, like, you know, so what if your jeans rip every time you bend over? It just gives me better access to get into there. You know, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, you always try and put it like a positive spin, even if she is a fucking slob. You know, like, just, you know, make your old lady feel like she's, you know, number one. And, you know, and I mean, like, for everybody out there, like, you know, you don't have to fucking wine and dine your woman to make her feel like she's, you know, amazing. But you do have to throw a couple compliments, and, like, you know, when it's that time of the month and she's PMSing and whatever, you know, like, you don't necessarily have to try and, you know, impress her or, like, get out of her way. But, like, you know, you can say things like, you know, I'm really glad that, you know, you're this nice when you're fucking on your rag. Because, like, when you're not on your rag, like, you're amazing. And it makes a broad feel better, I think, on, like, in general. A lot of broads out there, like, you know, they're self-conscious, and you have to take the time and really, like, notice things. Like, if she gets her hair done, or if she, like, you know, she does her nails, or she changes her underwear, or whatever. Like, you just have to really appreciate her. And that's basically the key to, like, a really good way to get, you know, your dinky stinky, is, you know, just say it, you know, I love you, you're beautiful, you're the apple of my eye, and, you know, let's go upstairs, or let's go for a ride on a dirt road, like whatever, however she wants to jam out with her clam out, pretty much. Anyways, that's Greasy Mike, and that's advice to guys on how to compliment their broads. All right, have a good day, eh?